Hi, I'm T. Cooper. I'm a New York City makeup artist, hairstylist, and I'm also co-founder of beauty and grooming company Metro Look. Today we're going to talk about how to get hair like the fabulous Carmen Electra. So a lot of times Carmen's hair is a little on the big side, but lately she's been smoothing it down a little bit more, but they're like really big curls. They're not tight at all. So for that you need to use a larger iron. So for this look, need some hairspray, as always with me. I don't think I've ever done anything without hairspray. I think I'd die without it, but hairspray. A large curling iron. I'm using a 1 1/4, but you could use it even 1 1/2. That would still look pretty good. And a wide tooth comb, preferably a tail comb, because then you can use it for sectioning as well as combing. You want to get all the tangles out of the hair, but if it's got a tail, you can kind of section the hair, and that's kind of awesome. And either a small tooth comb or a teasing comb, because we're just going to give a little bit of lift at the root. But I'm also going to show you a tip that I just learned to get some lift at the root without teasing. So I'm going to show you both things. So we're going to section at the bottom. We're going to comb through just to make sure there are no tangles in the hair. And since we're using such a big iron, we don't have to take really small sections. We can take like 2-inch sections like this. I'm going to use this as if it were a clipless. So what that means, instead of opening and closing, I'm going to wrap it around. So I'm going to wrap it around going backward. And then you let it go. And you're going to do this again. Wrap it around going backward away from the face for a few seconds, because her hair is pretty thin, so it gets hot really fast. But if your hair is thicker, you might want to leave it there a little bit longer. Then you let that go. So now we're at the top. I'm going to show you a couple ways to get some height at the top, but you know, I'm going to put it in 2 more sections just so I don't take too much. Wrap it around. Hold it for a few seconds. Let it go. So now that we're at the top, you can either do the good old-fashioned spray and tease, which would go a little something like that. You spray it, you take your comb, you tease at the root to get a little bit of height. You see that right there? You take your curling iron, you wrap it around, and then you let it loose after a few seconds, like so. Or this is a technique I just learned. You take the hair and you over direct it this way, and then you wrap it around, and then you do this motion. And what that does is that creates some lift, and it's going the opposite direction, so it's going to create some height, especially at the root. And when you let it go, you see how you've got some height in there, and you didn't have to back comb, which I thought was freaking awesome. And then you just comb, curl, correction, the bottom, and let it go. And with all this, you just finger comb through it. And then you're done. I'm T. Cooper, and I just showed you how to do a nice, simple Carmen Electra hairstyle.